guys. So, awkward conversation because Mitch is in the kitchen listening to me, so I'm talking to myself here, so jump on, or let's do this and let's chat. So I'm not just talking to myself today, be nice. Probably talking to the cat. She'll hang out with us for a bit, so I'm just going to make sure we're up and running. There we go. And this new layout on Facebook is really odd. And I'm going to apologise right now because the boyfriend is in the kitchen. The bird will be yelling a lot. She likes him a lot. She doesn't like me quite as much. She's a little bit attached to him. But hey, jump on in. So I did send out a post about this, and I'm going to share this out as well, because this one's a good one. This one we are chatting all things homepages, and I've just released a update to the Ultimate Homepage Guide, which is why I kind of want to jump on here and talk about this, because it is really, really important stuff. I'm going to make sure we've got everything rolling. And do you know that I'm just about to share this into the Elevation Collective, which is my private Facebook group for all of my current and previous clients. So if you are one, jump on in and join us. It's great fun. I do like to do some different stuff in there as well, and keep giving you guys some help, because it doesn't stop once you've launched your website. Anyone who works with me knows that. It's kind of a lot of things to actually get your website working for you and getting your online presence working for you. So now we've got cats running around up there. So, if you don't know me, my name is Em Winch and I'm the head geek here at Morris Bear Digital. I help service-based businesses launch, grow and scale their online presence so that they can book more clients, raise their rates and get back to having a life. Because I know the first years that I was working for myself, I was working all hours of the day and night, all over the place. I was sitting on a couch with a laptop till 3, 4 a.m. and it's stressful, it's not sustainable, and it's not healthy, and it's not fun. So I want to get you out of that pattern and really get you to a place where your online presence is working for you. And I like to equate your online presence to being the best employee that you will ever have, that you pay for once, and then she's hired, she's in there, she's selling her heart out. So it is the cheapest way to hire a sales assistant. Just saying. Those the $5 VAs will only get you so far. This will get you everywhere. So today we're going to be chatting about some common mistakes I see when people DIY their website, and also three of my top conversion tactics that will really transform your website into a client generating machine. Because the idea of updating our website, sure, most of us don't like the way our website looks, and that's a part of it. But part of the problem that comes from not liking the way your website looks is you actually don't like the way that it works. So most people who come to me are pretty much stuck and feeling stagnant because their website isn't delivering them enough clients. Or they've changed their modules a little bit, they've changed the way they work, and they need to scale that. So we help you set up a professional online presence that actually sells your services for you while you sleep. Because 8 hours of sleep would be amazing right now. So, as far as that goes, I want to tell you a little bit of a story about something that I've done as well and how we counteract that. It was a bit of a rookie mistake actually, and it has hurt quite a bit, and I'm winging my way back from it. But when you actually enroll in Elevate Your Online Presence, which is our done-for-you service, or whether you enroll in the Elevate Formula, which is our DIY version of that to get you actually able to make your own website from scratch, you have a couple of things. So we do everything based on your content. So working around the words that are on your website and how they actually convey what you're talking about and how they actually attract and reject the ultimate clients that you want to work with. So your words, your style, and your positioning really do narrow down your target audience. So right now, as a website designer, I can be found by anyone on the planet looking for a website designer. But that would mean that I would be working with online shops. That would mean that I would be working with big, massive corporate companies. It would mean that I would be working with anyone. And that's not how we like to roll. I don't want to be marketing to everyone. I want to be marketing to the people who I'm going to have a genuine ability to help, a genuine connection with, and be able to really transform their business from the inside out. So the way that we do that is by actually using the words and the styling and really filtering that down and giving a message that says, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is who I do it for. That is number one. When I see a lot of DIY websites, the first thing that you look at is that propositioning statement that says, hey, this is who I work with, this is how I help you, and this is why I do it. That's the number one thing that your website, that your homepage actually needs to say. You have about 7 seconds to keep someone on your page or reject them. Now, first off, when someone lands on my page, they immediately go, that's a lot of pink. Now, that says two things. It rejects the people who don't love pink, and it really clearly says female audience without saying a word. There's lots of flowers, there's lots of images, it's really bright, it's really vibrant, and it is really intentional. So I've actually had a couple of things that we've been playing with because I don't ever stop playing and we don't ever stop testing and tweaking. It's all part of the work that we do. We will jump back in and say, hey, okay, how's this working? Is this doing enough? Do we need to tweak that? Can we make some changes here? Because your website's never actually done. So when you do this and when you have a look at what's going on, you can kind of go back and say, hold on, that one's not as strong as this one. We'll change it back up, we'll reverse that, or we'll put in something different. And so I've actually done that on my own site again this morning because I actually followed back when I was creating some Facebook ads this morning for a client. I actually went back and had a look at a previous iteration of my website and went, wow, that was actually working a lot better than the current version. So we've updated it. Just jump in, update it, change it back, change that all. And that's one of the things that I want you to be comfortable with as well. I want you to be able to say, okay, this isn't working for me, let's change it. So that's why we include all of our DIY tutorials as well. And I'm going to talk to you all about that stuff because there's so much goodness in there. It's insane. But the big thing is that if you're not filtering out the wrong people, the right people can't see your message because you're kind of diluting it for everyone. So that's number one. You want to really nail that message. And in our programs and stuff, you do get templates on how to actually do that. So plug and play templates on how to jump in and actually fix that all up because it's not easy and it doesn't always just come like that. So with that said, the next thing that comes up that I see a lot, and it seems really counterintuitive, but you don't have a clear path. So you're kind of just saying, hey, here's everything I've ever created. I'll throw it all on my homepage. it's going to confuse the heck out of you and you're not going to know what to click first. And what happens when a mind is confused is they will flight or fight, or the third one that keeps missing out that my gorgeous sister keeps telling me about is the freeze option. So any of those are actually going to trigger your client's brain to turn around and say, too much, don't know where to start, back away, run to your competitor. So what you really need to do, she's having fun. What you really need to do is be strategic about where you want to drive your traffic. I would recommend a maximum of 3 options for where you're actually going to drive traffic. So you want to actually give them an option to learn more about your services. No brainer. You want them to be actually able to find you, to book you, really simply. You also want to be able to offer them some education and some options on how you can actually inform them about making their decision. The clients that I work with, it's not a cheap one and done service. I work with entrepreneurs who are selling a higher product, so selling anywhere from that $1,000 to $5,000 mark generally. And what that involves is you actually do need to educate your clients a bit more, because it is not something that they're going to jump on straight away. It's a decision, it's an investment, and it needs to be carefully calculated. So you need to be able to provide that stability in their brain that says, okay, I'm safe here, I'm comfortable, I'm ready to invest. So the way that you can do that is by actually providing some information and some education that's going to show them why you're different and how you can help their niche specifically. It's phenomenal to watch how this changes, and you'll be able to see, and I'll pop a link to my website in the comments below. You can see how we've updated that. So I've actually put in a new masterclass. So there is a training all about the Elevate formula. There is the links to this particular homepage training, which is phenomenal to look at. There is so much in here. It used to just be a 1-page PDF, and it was kind of janky, and it just didn't perform as well. So we've now got it like absolutely pumped, and I'm going to see whether I can actually share it with you, because my gosh, I love it. There we go. So this is the new version updated, and we've got a bit of an intro, and we actually show you where it fits in the Elevate formula, because, you know, referring back to this gives you everything, and I want you to set up this formula for your own business as well, because having this is the secret to knowing what to say to your people when you are looking to grow your audience. So we move on to that. We've got the homepage layout, and this thing is amazing. You can zoom right in on this. Apparently it's a bit small when it's printed, but if you want a bigger version of that, let me know and I can see what we can do. And there's also a checklist which you can print out and just check them off one by one. And then you can link into the training as well. So I've also got this training on the thank you page. Let me see whether we can change this over. So we've got a landing page set up, obviously, because we know that's the next step in our formula. We know that we need a landing page to actually drive traffic to. So going back to the formula, you know that your homepage is only one piece of this puzzle. It is only one step in the whole process, but it's a very important step, and it's one of the things that we focus a lot on through the Elevate formula. And we actually have plug and play templates to help you write this content as well. And the feedback that we've had from these templates, oh my god, it is life-changing, because you're not actually sitting and staring at a blank piece of paper and trying to write your website from scratch. You've actually got a guided template to say, okay, here's how you write your positioning statement. What is that? Is that X, Y, and Z? And you put it all into pieces, and it makes so much sense. It is a total game changer. So as part of the information that we provide, we've now put this masterclass onto the website so that you can actually see that step as well and see what the Elevate formula actually means for your business and how it's going to transform your business. So it's about a 25-minute, 30-minute presentation which goes through step-by-step problems that we actually help you fix, how we do that, and how we move it through. Apparently my stream connection is great, so my bird is turning my internet off. So once you get to that, you've actually got this whole piece that says, okay, we're going to educate people and we're going to give them this journey. So the biggest thing that we work on together, and that I am obsessed with helping you fix, because it is total changes everything in your business. When we look at your client journey and what that takes to take from someone from a stranger on the internet all the way through to absolutely loving your programs, getting those transformations, making a difference in their life and showing them how you can do that, and then they're telling their friends and they're telling everyone because they've had such an epic option here. That's how we do this. So we work out that journey for you step by step, and then we actually plug it into, okay, what does a client need here? What are they going to need here next? What are they going to need here next? What do they need to know on our sales pages? What do they need to know on our landing pages? What do they need to know on our contact page? Because even that page is super high converting for you, because you've got to make sure that you're getting the right clients through the door. So there's all of these little pieces and these intricacies, but you need to work out each step of the journey, and that is the biggest mistake I see with DIY website. There is no journey, there is no process, there is no step-by-step. It's just, okay, I need an about page, I guess. I'll throw that up. I'll write about me and what qualifications I did at school. I need a contact page. I can just throw a contact form on that. That's cool. Yep, we'll make it work. I need a download page, so we'll just put that in, send them the PDF. That's fine. That'll work, right? And that's where you kind of get this leaky bucket thing happening, and you've got people who are coming to your website organically, or you're sharing it, and they're coming and then they're just falling through the cracks, and they're not turning into customers because you're kind of trying to band-aid all of those holes up, and you're not actually getting anywhere closer to having a very large bucket that collects all your clients, says, hey, this is my happy place, work with me here. So when we can get that fixed, you actually start to see this incredible difference in your business, and it's so awesome to actually watch it happen, and I love it still. So it is actually part of the reason why I still offer Elevate Your Online Presence and how much I get excited about it. And as part of that, I only work with 1 to 2 clients a month, so that we can really get into your project and make sure that we're getting all of those details lined out. We're working through step by step. We've actually updated that to include a bit of mentoring as well. So we work with you through the program while you're doing all of your content stuff. We'll jump on Skype calls and actually filter through that kind of thing as well. That was a lot of feedback we've received, that people were getting stuck on what was the next step and things. So before we even jump into your website, that's where we start, and we actually go through this whole process. And that's now a full online course on my website, morrisbear.com. And you can actually buy that if you can't afford to work with us one-to-one, or you're not ready to work with us one-to-one at the moment, but you still need that little band-aid fix. So you can get all of the options for the messaging, the templates for your content, the formulas on what pages you need, the formulas on your sales funnels, and all of that stuff. You can actually now buy that as an option to how we work together. But what I would like to talk about today is actually Elevate Your Online Presence, the whole done for you package. So what this is we will actually go through your entire process. We sit down, we map it all out over a massive session. We do about 3 hours, and we actually plan out your content, your lead magnets, your sales funnel, your messaging, how we position that to clients, and actually the step-by-steps in your services and what you include in your signature service, so that we can actually go and confidently create a 10-page website for you using our influencer format. So it's an authority building website with 10 pages, 5 top-level pages, and then 5 sub-pages, which makes sure you are legally covered for advertising on Facebook and Instagram, making sure that you've got all of your I's dotted and your T's crossed. And then we actually set up your sales funnel for you as well. So we don't leave it just as a website. We actually build a PDF lead magnet for you. Then we create your sales funnel sequence. So you've got all of your email automation set up, ready to go, driving traffic into your sales process, whether that's people buying from you online, because we've included payment processes now. So there's an option to actually get paid straight off the bat for your one-to-one service. And that's all built into your funnel, all built into your website and ready to go. So you can take payments by PayPal, by Stripe, by Square, whatever kind of payment you're looking at through that as well. So we actually format all of that and then set up your landing pages and send you some templates that you can actually use to promote your lead magnets as well. So you've basically got everything you need to really drive traffic into your lead magnet. And what you can do from that is then you've got your lead magnet here. And let's see whether this all connects on my little formula. So you've got your lead magnet, and then you've got your first funnel going as well. And then you've got that driving traffic into your sales page and building that client base for you round the clock, so that you've got all of the pieces that you can just jump on Instagram, jump on Facebook, share your lead magnet, share your landing page, share your home page, share your sales page. You've got links to everything. Apparently, their house is on fire and the cat doesn't like it. But you've got everything you need. We'll get back to that. Zoe's really excited about this as well. So, but within all of that, you've got this whole system that you can actually really start driving traffic to. And it's the antidote to ever questioning what you need to say on a Facebook Live, or what you need to send out to your email list, or what you need to say in an Instagram post, or what your clients need from you to actually be comfortable working with you. This is the antidote to all of that, and it is so much fun. And the reason that I'm telling you this is that I have 2 bookings available before I head overseas. So I have a 3-month window before I head overseas, and I have 2 spaces available to take on clients right now to start you off in getting your content and getting your website up to scratch and working really hard for you, so that you're actually not. And this is stuff that I set up on my own website to allow me to go overseas for 3 weeks and not be stressed about taking my laptop and having internet connection everywhere. The reason I'm worried about having internet connection everywhere is to stay in touch with family and friends, not to be chained to my laptop doing client work. I've actually booked out the time in my calendar as 3 weeks off. And everything that I've been doing over the last 10 years is been building to this as well. And I really want that for you. When a client comes to me and says, oh, hey, I took the first holiday I've had in 5 years, and I've got clients when I come back, that to me is absolute magic. And that's what I want for you as well. I want you to have that comfort level that you can actually spend more time with your family. Hell, if it's even just getting some extra sleep at night without thinking about all the admin tasks that you need to do, that's what I want for you. And the first step to doing any of that is to jump on a call with me. I offer 30-minute Elevate sessions where we actually dive into exactly where you are with your business, what your messaging is, and what the next steps you need to take in your business are. So we do all of that in a 30-minute call. We'll look at where you want to be and what you want your website to actually be doing for you, and how we can help you, if we can help you. And then we can actually talk about the options about working one-to-one with us, or whether that DIY option is an option for you at the moment. And we can actually include our VIP sessions with that, So you can do a 3-hour session and get all of your content sorted out and get a clear guide on everything you need to say to bring people into your world. So the first steps to that is to jump on to my website and go to morrisbaird.com/apply. And from there, you'll answer a couple of questions. We'll go through exactly what your business needs, and then we'll jump on a call and really nut it out over that 30 minutes. And I've opened up some extra spaces on my calendar because I want to be able to work with 2 amazing businesses over the next 3 months to really transform everything about your online presence. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me through Facebook, message me on Instagram. I'm okay with that. Go nuts. But otherwise, just jump on over to morrisbaird.com/apply and let's have a chat in the next couple of weeks about what your business needs and how we can elevate your online presence. Have an awesome afternoon, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.